Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Teaching Natural. My name's Dare. I'm a fourth-year high school English teacher, second-year AVID teacher, and this is classroom setup day 3. Today is Tuesday, July 27th, and I've got some big things that I'm going to get done. I'm going to get done my teaching desk area and that front counter, and then I need to finish up the side counter that I was working on yesterday. I'll need to do the graded work files. You'll see me do that. And then finally, I'm going to start organizing some of the table supplies for each of my groups now that I know about the seating arrangement that will work in my classroom. So let's get started. Not even 5 minutes into classroom setup, I am realizing a problem. So I made these table supply labels. These are just the clear caddies from Target, the Target dollar spot. They're like $3. I made these labels because I wanted groups to be able to just grab the caddy, and it's got things like their whiteboards, color pencils, crayons, markers, scissors, all that kind of stuff. And so I was like, I didn't want to have the tables numbered because that would take more time and students would use that as an excuse of like, I'm looking for my correct number and, messing up time during transition. But these would work if all of my tables had the same amount of students. They don't. Some tables have 5, some tables have 4, so the type of supply or the number of supplies is going to vary. So now I need to remake these sticker labels. Hopefully I have enough of the paper from Staples, the just blank 8x11 sticker paper. If not, I'm going to have to go to Office Depot and see if they have it. There is a Staples by my job, but it's kind of out of the way from going home, so I'm probably not going to want to do that. So I don't know if I'm going to label these by table numbers, table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they grab the correct one, or if I'm going to say like table of 4 or table of 5. I really don't like the table of idea, so I'm probably going to have to just make these designated by their specific table and then just tell students, hey, team captain, grab it quick, because I don't want to leave these on the center of their desks, which I know some people are like, well, why don't you just leave it on their desk? Because their desks don't have a whole lot of space. And if I put them on the center, that means it's going to be like if they're wobbling or moving the desk, or if the desks are different height, it's just going to be a little bit of a mess. So I would rather have them like on the bookshelf and just say, hey, table captains, go grab your table supplies, bring it back, put everything back, put it back there. We'll figure it out. Okay, you guys, it's been hours since I checked in. I'm a very bad vlogger, I know. But every time I tried to film, a new colleague would come in and talk, and then I'd have to, cut pieces. So I'm gonna take you around, show you everything I did today, and then I'm gonna get out of here because it's 1:32 and I haven't eaten at all today. Alrighty, document accordion label up and ready to go. I got some of the class supplies out and ready. I have my graded bins. These are just regular file bins, and I spray painted them to match my course colors, and everything is color coded. So pink is the first class that I teach, blue is the last class that I teach. And I got the idea of class numbers from a teacher who was also a first year teacher with me. She was absolutely fantastic. So every student is assigned a class number, and when they turn in work, they have to put their class number on it. I go ahead and file it in their class folder, and then there is all of their graded work. I always have them do a defensive learning speech at the end of the year, so they have to defend that they are ready to move on to the next grade level, or if they're seniors, they have to defend that they are ready to graduate. And keeping their work in these portfolios was a really easy way for them to say, okay, go back and look at your work from the beginning of the semester. How have you grown? I am supposed to only have 36 students in each period, but I decided to go ahead and have 38 files so that when I do have extra students, it's all fine. I did run into a little snafu. I don't have enough of the little tabs for the rest of these folders, so I will need to go to the English workroom and see if we have more folders. I think I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue these signs here. I don't know, I was kind of wishy-washy, but this masking tape is not working. It does not stay to the paint, so I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue them tomorrow. Next thing that I accomplished is I have all of my desks out, and I was able to do this because that teacher brought over that bookshelf, that third one, and I will talk about that when we get over there. But I have 4 groups of 4 right here, and then in this back corner I have 2 groups of 5, 1 group of 5 over by the bookshelf and 1 group of 6 over there. I do have an extra desk, and instead of asking custodial staff to take it out for me, I just made it to a group of 6. I don't like to have my custodial staff do things that like I can work around because they have so much to do and so much weight that they have to lift and carry down the elevator. I just don't feel comfortable asking them to do even more things than, just asking them for a bookshelf. But I will take you around. And see, these dots don't mean anything. I need to actually scrape them all off. And so here is the view from the front, from the front of my classroom. When you walk in, you can see all the groups of desks. I'm going to try to fill these first rows of desks first, and then fill these rows. That way, they're all kind of near each other and I don't have anybody who's kind of super far in the classroom. All right, so coming over to this bookshelf. This bookshelf, the teacher who gave it to me had originally painted it navy blue. So I'm astonished that one coat basically covered the entire bookshelf. Yes, you can see streaking in the back there where it was painted, but this is just one coat. So if I wanted to leave it like this, I could. I am going to do a second coat, and now I'll do a second coat of these first 2 bookshelves that I painted now that I have painted a first coat of this one. I have plenty of paint left. Like a gallon was way too much. I did not need that much paint. However, it's totally fine because if these bookshelves get chipped or I have other things that come in and I want to paint them the same exact color, life is good. I have plenty of paint. I chose my book of the month. It's Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. If you have not read this book, it is a beautiful story about two Hispanic teen boys coming of age. And I won't give away the big surprise because it would have been so much better if I had kind of gotten to experience that. But I will say, if you're looking for diversity, this is a great book to read. And it's just a great book to read for anyone. When I come back, I'm going to work on the library checkout, and I do need to move this agenda. I need to move it down one. So this right here is going to go here, and I'm going to move over my National Suicide Hotline because I have enough space for the regular bell schedule here, but I need to do the minimum day bell schedule. So I'll just do that right next to that. Editing Dare here, realized I forgot to sign off the vlog. So in the meantime and in between time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.